Hi, I'm Robert Yount, the president of Artistica Home, and we're here in the Artistica Home showroom in High Point, North Carolina during the October Fall 18 Furniture Market.
He's got it right, because I keep calling it the spring market. It's Christopher Grubb with House Tipster. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Your company started out about 40 years ago in LA doing metal work. You have 50 new pieces you're introducing?
50 new pieces.
That's amazing in one collection. So talk about some of your favorite pieces.
Well, we're actually sitting in a setting with some of my favorite pieces this time around. This is a really interesting material, scagliola stone, which is a hand-formed stone. It's a technique that was developed in the Renaissance to take marble powders and make them into panels that appeared to be marble. And it has this wonderful swirly, cloud-like effect. And then we took a finish from a Swedish antique and applied it to this slab mahogany top. It's got nice soft hand planing, and I think it's a wonderful combination. And mixing things like polished aluminum, which you just don't see very much, and which has a very cool color. It's a little different than stainless. Yeah. So this is one of my favorites. And another is this little side table here, which is the same type of stone, this hand-poured stone, but with a more industrial feeling base. But this thing is all handmade, very curvy and that sort of thing. And something like this is where we came from. These are the types of products we've been making for, I don't know, 40 years since the beginning, which is just fairly simple lined metal furniture with really interesting layered finishes.
Well, and what I love, like the table you pointed out, it could be with antiques. I mean, it is something that is so versatile in the placement as an interior designer. You have some great new rattan pieces, because rattan is coming in this new fresh way big.
Yes, it is. I've been traveling overseas and sourcing rattan for 30-some years, working on designs. What I'm using it now on, in many cases, is an accent material to other materials. Rather than just a straight up, full rattan piece or a fully caned piece, we're offering pieces that offer caning or rattan elements as an accent or as a focus, rather than covering the entire piece.
Now, you also have, I call it jewelry, you do tables and things in semi-precious stones.
We do. We have a really beautiful Arizona turquoise table that we brought out 6 months ago that is really brings a pop of color into things, and those are the kind of things I really like to do, because you can have a full setting in a room and that one little pop of color or shape, sculpture, that's the finishing touch that's needed.
So you design everything.
Pretty much everything.
Pretty much everything. So I'm going to put you on the spot with two questions.
Okay.
What is trending that you see coming forward? That's like a whisper, it's going to get stronger. Okay. And when you're designing, what has it been lately that you're addressing the need in the market?
I'll answer the second question first. This market introduction, we really, and this season, have addressed the needs for large-scale media. We're seeing homes with 75 to 100-inch television monitors. You really need something underneath it. You need a beautiful piece of furniture to anchor that piece and maybe put the components in. And as far as trend goes, you're still seeing the application of interesting and I'd say more subtle textures to more contemporary forms. And you're able to take those things and make them transitional or even somewhat traditional.
Well, and to your point about trends, there's a little more detail happening. It's been contemporary, and you're starting to see some detail in the woods and stuff, so I agree completely. Yes. So, well, thank you for having us to showroom.
Thank you so much. Thank you for including us on House Tipster, and I really enjoyed this.